Well, hey, hold on. I've got to wait a minute. Hold on here. Let me just make mention of this. Hold on. I have an email I need to read up and bring up with you. It's from Dallas, from Minnesota. The person's name is Dallas, and he lives in Minnesota. From Dallas in Minnesota. He's been a fan of mine for quite some time, particularly my contempt for shit stains, Republicans, etc. Blah, blah, blah. I started listening to the experience of the drive-thru. That being said, I've been submitting questions for the drive-thru for the last 2 years. Not once have I had my questions answered on the drive-thru. Either they get lost in the shuffle, since many people submit their questions, or I'm on a blacklist despite not having any bad interactions with you, or I got overzealous with my questions by submitting multiple questions at a time, or, like mostly everyone, my questions are kicked to the curb because Brian Last's own personal kiss ass, Charlie from Starkville, Mississippi, must take top priority. What is Charlie the kiss ass doing to keep his questions afloat? Does he bribe Brian, or does he have something blackmailing Brian? And why, oh why, has not a single one of my questions never even been given a chance to be read on the drive-thru?
Well, let's rectify this right now. I have found some emails here. I won't say his full name until I read this and I see if he puts it in the email, but the last email he sent into the drive-thru, for the record, December 30th, 2019. So that's months ago.
Well, he gave up.
He gave up. And here, I'll click on this one, which was sent on November 5th. The subject line says, 7th time is the lucky time. Dallas in Minnesota. Dear Jim, been a fan since I discovered you in 2016 through various shoot interviews. Your absolute hatred for nonsense in wrestling and Republicans make life better on a weekly basis. I've been sending my questions in for an entire year. 7 times to be exact. Not once have I had my questions answered on the drive-thru. Either they get lost in the shuffle, I'm on a blacklist despite not having any...
Well, that's the same goddamn email.
You mean he's recycling his material? I'm shocked. Anyway, I will be sending out one a week. With that out of the way, my question is this. You are rightfully pissed off at the Oklahoma garbage, but why do Vince and the WWE get a free ticket for mocking Jim Ross at every turn? What Vince McMahon did to JR over the years should warrant a tirade towards Vince, especially that Dr. Heine skit. Why does Vince McMahon get a free pass for making fun of Jim Ross?
We have tiraded that in the past. Well, I don't know about Dr. Heine, because that was years and years ago. We weren't doing a podcast, and I didn't actually watch it. I heard about it afterwards. See, a lot of that stuff, if you sat me down and made me watch WWE from 2005 to 2010, when I don't know that I saw almost any of those shows ever, I would probably go ballistic on a fucking hourly basis. But yeah, no, that was ridiculous too. Right after JR had intestinal surgery, etc., made it even worse. But yes, here's the thing. I didn't fucking blister Ferrara for doing Oklahoma in WCW. He did it in the WWF too. That's just the first time I had seen him since the whole goddamn deal had come up. So he got an ass chewing for both companies just for being Oklahoma.
Was it him doing Oklahoma, or was it him mocking the Bell's palsy?
Well, that one was the same as the other. That's, with the droopy face and the whole fucking thing, and playing off of JR's face was the whole fucking thing. And they started doing it, him and Shitstain and, whoever else was in the writing meetings at that time with Vince would start doing it, trying to make Vince laugh. And that's how it ended up being a thing and getting on television. Because, the Finkel obituaries and other things have showed Vince will just do horrible things in public to his employees and laugh at them because, he's got that sense of humor. But anyway, no, everybody that was involved with it, but when they took it to WCW and took it to a new level and started featuring it weekly, then it wasn't as much a Vince McMahon thing as a shit stain and Ed Ferrara thing.